Yo, 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 you say what? Hi guys, welcome back to You Say What. Firstly, thank you everyone that have subscribed. If it's your first time watching this video, please subscribe and like the video. It will be much appreciated. So let's see what today's topic is about. Hope you guys like it. So today's topic, we're going to talk about the result of Europa League's result. Just to let you guys know that it's going to be just the English team, like Scotland, and English team like Leicester's and Tottenham. I'm going to speak about the result, but the rest of the result I will put on the descriptions. Okay. And then with the Arsenal game review against Molde yesterday, and also the player rating, of course. So we've got loads to chat about, so let's get to it. So as you can see, that Rangers 2, Benfica 2. So on that, Sporting Prague 3, Leicester City 3. So from that, Leicester City, actually the talking point of this game is Leicester City actually was losing 3-2, but because of who, Jamie Vardy, of course, came to the rescue, and Leicester draw 3-3 at the end. Sparta Praha 4, Celtic 1. With that, it seems like Celtic is actually out of the Europa League. I think they lost a few of the game. I guess Kirantini will be upset about that, to be honest. On that. And then of course Tottenham won 4-0 against Ludogorets. So hopefully I'll pronounce it right. If it's not, I apologise. And then of course on our group stage, that Dundalk 1, Rapid Vienna 3. So as we can see, Dundalk is actually fourth on the table, and then is the Rapid Vienna and Molde is actually on the same point. So on this group stage, I think it's between Molde and Rapid Vienna to see who actually will, come to the second place in our group stage. As you know, Arsenal, because of yesterday's game, we have qualified for the Europa League already. We're top of the table of our group. So, as you can see here, we beat Molde yesterday 3-0. So let's talk about the game review. To be honest, let's quickly have a quick recap of it. So as you can see, we didn't play as well in the beginning. It was really quite quiet. It's like very slow our game was. Yes, we have a few shots, we have a few attack, but it seems like it wasn't there. But as the game going, after the second half, and in the first half we got a bit of a scare as well when Granit Xhaka left the ball for Alex Runarsson to pick up the ball in the box. He actually wasn't there. So that was a bit worrying. Luckily, Ainsley Maitland-Niles actually got the ball and cleared it away before the Molde players got the ball before it. If they did, then I think it will be more of a goal than anything else. So luckily that didn't happen. When it comes to second half, it was a better game. As you can see, we scored all the 3 goals at the second half. So we had a lot more chance and more clinical of hitting the goal. The only worrying about is the 3 goal that actually scored is from the wingers. Firstly is Pepe, second is Nelson, and then of course the 3rd goal is from our substitution striker, Balogun. So the scary bit, and is that both our strikers, Lacazette, Eddie Nikita, they're not scoring. It is worrying, especially with a game with Molde. No disrespect with Molde, but they should score these goals. So it's looking like the confidence in them scoring goals is very low. I think why Arteta start them both in this game is because to show them to at least give their confidence back, score some goals, 2-3 goals each or something like that. To build up their confidence, but I guess they're not. They're not scoring. Then their target is not good. It seems like they don't know where the goal is. That is really bad, and it's bad for Arteta as well. So I think they really need to train more and be more clinical of scoring goals. That's what I can say. The one thing is as well, what I heard a lot on the social media is that fans are saying that we should put all these start putting the youngsters in the Premier League. Hold on, have to slow down. This is Europa League, firstly, and it's the team that we're playing so different. The group stage is all 3 teams. No disrespect to them, but they're in a different level than the Premier League. You can see what happened to Pepe when Arteta put him into the Premier League. He didn't do that well, Eddie Nketiah didn't do that well. Reece Nelson didn't do that well. Joe Willock didn't do that well. So, they have to put in, slowly go into the Premier League. So they need to build more confidence and know the game more before it can go to the Premier League. So Arsenal fans has to slow down on that. Just because we won one game, it doesn't mean, they're that good. They can win us the trophy or, help us winning every game. It's not like that. Sometimes it's all about experience as well. And it's about the player itself. Yes, give them good chance, like if we 1-2-0 up, 3-0 up against a team in Premier League, then yes, we can substitute them and give them chance, to play. But from then, you can't just use them all. So it's, just not able to do. Okay, so let's quickly go into the game as well. That as you can see, why I said we didn't really had a great first half is because you can see from the ball possession, you can see it's only 50% because they got most of the ball on the first half, and we only come alive in the second half. What's good about it, if you can look at it, is the 19 shot, which is a good sign. The more shot we have, the more chance we score, which is already shown that we score 3 goals. The only one thing is bad about it is, as you can see, shot on target we got 8, and we're level with shot off target. So it's 50-50 chance that we score. So that's why we really need to step up our game and has less shot off target. I won't say about block on shot. That is probably it's a shot on target, I would say, and it's just got block. But corner kicks 8, offside 4. Don't look into offside because especially with Europa League, you don't have offside. You don't have VAR, so you don't really judge from the referee sideline. Sometimes they can get it wrong, so I don't really see that as an offside on that. So fouls 9, big chance, that's the one that I look at. We had 3 big chance and 1 big chance missed, which is, I guess, to be honest, I don't know, is it Nikita one or Lacazette? I think it's Nikita one, I think. Hit the woodwork once, which is good that we don't see a lot of that, because if not, it's going to be like Leeds. They hit the woodwork 3 to 4 times and they can't win the game. Counter attack 2, I guess because we're attacking more, that's why the numbers are lower. This is a good number. Shot inside the box, that's good. We should have a lot more shot in the box and also outside the box as well, which I'd like to see. It gives chance on that. Goalkeeper saved once, I think it's the one that Mulder nearly scored from the back post, but Mulder's player is only 1 yard away from it. Don't know how he missed it, but luckily, I'm going to be honest, that I think that's what they put on the save for Alex Runarsson. Passes 481, not too bad. Accurate pass, which need to be improved on a little bit. It's not bad, but it need to be improved. Long ball as well, need to be improved. But it seems like we did do quite a few long balls, to be honest. Crosses, definitely need to improve on that. I mean, our crosses are bad in certain way. Since the Fulham game, I think we never even won through a cross, to be honest. Possession loss is rubbish as well, 119, which we need to improve on. Due 141, aerials 17 need to improve on. Tackles, interceptions need to improve, and clearance. Good games, but expected, to be honest. So we need to calm down a bit, and hopefully next match it will bring to next match on that. So that's what my thought of on the game. What's your thought of the game? Let me know on the comment below. All right. So my predicted players ratings. So as you can see here. I'll give. First thing first, my formation from my last video, I actually thought that my predict lineup, I thought the formation that Arteta will use is a 4-2-3-1, but it is a shocking that he actually played 4-4-2, which I have not seen him play this lineup before. This formation, he always used 3-4-3, 4-2-3-1. He played one or twice, and then of course 4-3-3. So I never had seen him using 4-4-2. So it is a shocking, but we won the game, and we saw some changes. So could he play this formation against Wolf? Don't know. We have to see on that one. I'll probably put on my next video on that regarding that. So let's see. My next video is on predict lineup against Wolf on that. So in goal, Alex Runarsson, I gave him a 5. The reason why I could have given him a 6 because of the mistake that he came out too late when Xhaka asked him to pick up the ball. He's done the mistakes, and then also for the save, so he's kind of level up. So I'll give him a 5, and he didn't really have to do much as well on that sense. So so I'll give him 5. On the left wing defense, at the left defense, I gave Ainsley Maitland-Niles a 7. And because I think because of one of his run up the field, his and defense also, I think he's played quite well, and he was supporting to the front and also defense as well, and then also that he cleared the mistake from between Granit Xhaka and Alex Runarsson. So I think that's why I gave him a 7. On the right back, I chose Cedric. Let you know first, my forward back is correct on my predicted lineup. If you can see, So Cedric, I gave him a 6. He played well. To be honest, I think he played defensively. He actually played better than Bellerin. But I think Bellerin probably is more better at crossing and attacking on that one sense. But I gave Cedric, he has a good game, so 6. David Luiz, he's only played half the match, but he played well. I gave him a 6. And Mustafi also a 6. He played well, so that's all I can say on that. In midfield, on the left-hand side midfield, Reece Nelson's, I gave him an 8. A definitely good match for him again. Hopefully he can bring that to the Premier League, but at the moment I don't think he can. But then, he played well. Scored a goal, so great for him, to be honest. Really great for him. Hopefully he keep it up. Granit Xhaka, another good game. I gave him a 7. Just average, good. Hold the midfield up, for him with his experience, which is good. Joe Willock, I gave him an 8 because he gave 2 assists, one to Nelson's goal and one to Pepe's goal. So I think he played well at this, but really hope he will put this into Premier League. But at the moment, I still think he's not up there to play at the Premier League yet. But he is good. Hopefully that he can bring it more on the Premier League. But he played well, so I gave him an 8. So, the person that really needs to show himself in this game, because he will miss the free Premier League game. So I have given Pepe, the man of the match, 9. He played well this game, no doubt about it. He's showing everyone, the fans, the manager, his teammate, what he can do. He's paid it off for what he done at Leeds. Show what he can do, and hopefully he can keep going with the next 2 Europa League game and then do it on the Premier League again, because at the moment it seems like he's a mid kind of table, not even mid table. He seems like a player that able to play against weaker team and give all what he can in a weaker team, but when it comes to a stronger team, he struggles. So that's the one thing he has to learn and get used to it. He has to show it in that. He has to step up his game to do that as well. Okay, so with the forward, Eddie Nikita, unfortunately I gave him a 4. Wasn't a good game. Missed a sitter. The header he should have scored that, but he didn't. I know he probably tried too hard. He needs to relax a bit more, and the goal will come. So he needs to really take slowly. Don't put too harsh on himself. The more he put too hard on himself, he's not going to score, which is really upsetting, to be honest, on our strikers, because both of these guys was great, but suddenly it seems that they're not scoring. And it is awful, dreading, to be honest. Is really dreading about it. So I gave him a 4. Lacazette worked hard, which is great, but then he's also missed a goal. Has a chance, also missed it. That's why I think, it is not. They're not scoring. He's not scoring. You thinking Eddie and Lacazette should just, in these games, no disrespect to Mulder, but they should score these game. They should have scored. So a bit upsetting, bit scared about how they're going to score against Premier League side if they can't even score against Mulder. So that's what Arteta had to think about as well. Okay, with the sub and the manager rating, I have give Arteta an 8. The reason why I gave him an 8 is because firstly I'm thinking, wow, never thought that he's going to play a 4-4-2. Gave youngsters a chance as well on this game. Rest our main players, which is great, and we won. In a great game, 3-0. So with sub Holding, I gave his substitute for David Luiz. I gave him a 6 because he played half the game as well. But he played well and clean sheet as well, so which is good. Danny De Bios came in for Xhaka, like swapped kind of thing. So I gave him a 6. He didn't do too much when he was swapped, but similar to Xhaka, did what they need to do. Smith Rowe came in for Joe Willock. Tini came on for Joe Willock. I gave him a 6 because he also is one of the reason that Balogun scored, and because of Tini, Smith Rowe and Balogun, the link up play and actually scored. So it's a great pass for Tini, and a great pass to Tini to Smith Rowe, and Smith Rowe to Balogun. So I gave Tini a 6, Smith Rowe a 7 because of the assist, and then Balogun a 7 because of his goal. So yeah, and he only came in for 83 minutes and he scored, which just shows to Eddie and Lacazette is scary, because Balogun, he came on just 83 minutes left, like probably 7 minutes or so left, and he scored a goal. And they've been on the pitch for that long and they couldn't score a goal. So which is really, really scary. So yeah, that's my player rating. Let me know what's your player rating, and you know, what do you think of the game as well. So yep, that's it. That's it from You Say What. Hope you liked the video. Please subscribe, hit the like buttons and share the video. And that's all from me. So peace out. Bye bye.